And the Ohio State Buckeyes are the first national champions of the playoff era.
Yes, the Ohio State Buckeyes are celebrating this morning. They beat the Oregon Ducks 42-20 in Arlington last night. The first
State lawmakers will get to work tomorrow in the 2015 Texas legislative session with guns, roads, and oil all colliding at the state capitol. Republicans will have control of both the House and the Senate. Among issues up for debate, expanded gun rights, and that includes a bill that would pave the way for open carry. Lawmakers are also focusing on how to pay for more roads. Many Republicans had also promised tax relief while they were on the campaign trail, but plunging oil prices may stand in the way of that.
President Obama will deliver his State of the Union address to a joint session of Congress and the American people tonight. We already know a lot of what's going to be in it. The president is expected to announce plans for gaining $320 billion in tax revenue. Mr. Obama plans to make that happen by raising tax rates on investments for the top 1% of earners, and also by closing inheritance loopholes for the wealthy. Those moves, he says, will then help pay for the plan to introduce free community college tuition for students who maintain a 2.5 GPA or higher. A veteran in Collin County faced with a countdown that no one should really ever have to experience. Army veteran Joanne Gordon and her 3 children, they only had 24 hours to avoid becoming homeless. Now, she acquired PTSD during her 6 years in the Army. That made finding steady work difficult. And last week, she got an eviction notice.
New this morning, one person is dead after a fiery crash in Fort Worth. The accident happened about 9 o'clock last night in the eastbound lanes of I-30 near Link Crest Drive. When firefighters arrived, they found the vehicle on fire. After they extinguished it, they found the victim dead inside. That person's name has not been released. No word yet what caused the crash. Also new this morning, 7 people had to find someplace else to spend the night after fire ripped through an apartment in Fort Worth. It happened at about 11:30 last night on Shady Lane Drive at Woodhaven Boulevard. No one was hurt. We're working to get more information about what may have caused the fire.
Tough game, controversial call, and Super Bowl dreams dashed. If the Salvation Army comes knocking at your door for cash, don't give it to them. And it's not because we don't like the Salvation Army. It's because they don't come to your door knocking for cash. The group has told us that several men claiming to raise money for them have been knocking on doors. This has been happening in the Lover's Lane area of Dallas. Those famous red kettles, they will soon be out in front of stores all over North Texas. You can donate right there if you'd like to.
4:43 is your time. Good morning. Thanks so much for being with us. It's Friday, July 18th, 2014. Investigators will be combing through a 9-mile-long trail of debris in eastern Ukraine to figure out exactly what happened to Malaysia Airlines Flight 17. At least
FAM has also released a statement from inside isolation at the hospital. She says, "I'm doing well, and I want to thank everyone for their kind wishes and prayers. I am blessed by the support of family and friends, and am blessed to be cared for by the best team of doctors and nurses in the world."
Perfect weather yesterday helped the crowd celebrate the legacy of Dr. King. From Dallas to Fort Worth and communities in between, tens of thousands of North Texans showed up to honor the civil rights leader.
We're just minutes away from CBS 11 News this morning at 5. Coming up,
another flight recorder has been found in the Malaysian Airlines crash, but it could be in the wrong hands.
New information about the bank robbery and wild shootout that left 3 people dead in California. Meteorologist Scott Padgett has your sunrise shout out. Whitney Dolan's keeping a close watch on your commute right now.
That's right. The latest traffic and weather for your weekend just ahead. CBS 11 News this morning at 5 a.m. is coming up next. Shout out to all of our friends at the airport working this morning and those who've been delayed because of issues yesterday. We feel your pain.